Hi, this is Mrs. Kidman, and in this video, we are going to be discussing how we can combine like terms. So what we're going to do is go through a couple of examples here on what like terms are. So when it comes to like terms are a piece of a polynomial or anything that looks the same. So in order for them to be the same, they have to have a couple of things in common. They have to have the same variable, or in other words, they have to have the same letter or combination of letters, right? So if it's just one x, if it's an x squared, if it's an xy, whatever it is, as long as they have the same combination, and they have to have the same number of each variable, right? So in that case, what we're talking about is you can combine an x with an x, but you cannot combine an x with an x squared, right? So these cannot go together there, but x can go with x. So as we're looking at this, we want to find things that look like. Now, when we find two pieces that look like, you are just going to combine their two pieces together. So let's take a look at question number 1 here. 8r. Do we have any other pieces that have just one r? So no exponents, just an r. We do. We've got this negative 9r. Now notice how we take the sign in front of it with it. So we've got our 8r minus 9r. So using your calculator or your head, you can do 8r plus negative 9r, or 8 minus 9, and that gives us a negative 1r. Then what we want to do is see if there's anything else that can combine together. So this negative 1 is unique because it has no r's. Now, are there any other pieces without any r's? There are not. So what we have to do is just write that one as it is. So minus 1. Sweet. So do you kind of see how that works here? So let's take a look at question number 3. So looking at these, we've got our 4x. Is there any other pieces that have just one x? Yes, the 8x. So we can combine those together. 4 plus 8 is 12. And we have just x, combining this together because I've got 4 of just an x and 8 of just an x. So you can think of these as being a little bit different, right? So an x could be like chocolate, but an x squared could be like a Reese's cup that has peanut butter and chocolate. So you want to be able to combine the pieces that look like. But if I have 4 chocolate bars and 8 chocolate bars, total I have 12 chocolate bars. They don't all of a sudden turn into a Reese's cup or anything like that. So that's kind of how we do those ones. Now, as we look here, you can see on question number 8. So go ahead and go down to question 8 there. You can look at how sometimes we'll have more than one piece that can combine together. So our 9x combines with our 7x here. 9 plus 7 is 16x. You can also combine your negative 2 with your negative 9. And negative 2 minus 9 is negative 11 there. So we can combine those all together. So notice how each of these questions here has pieces that can go together. What I want you to do is go through and practice anymore. These ones don't have those exponents, but we will do a couple later that have exponents. And remember, in order for them to combine together, they have to have the same exponent. So again, like terms are ones that have the same letter or combinations of letters. They have the same exponents. And when you're combining them together, you're just going to add the coefficients for the numbers in front.